Hey y'all, welcome back. Today we're checking out how Taylor Swift uses middle eights.
So lowering my punk credibility a bit, I adore Taylor Swift as a musical entity.
Oh,
She produces regular, high-quality nuggets of pop fluff. There may not be any greater substance to them. They might not change the world, but you can dance and sing along with reckless abandon, perfect pop music. It's fun and nothing more. As a personality, Taylor is divisive. Despite
is
the
she?
idea of separating the artist from the art, Taylor's songs have an inbuilt self-referential nature. As such, both fans and press alike scour through her lyrics for details about her latest romantic missteps. This has been framed as attention-seeking, and she has been accused of serial dating as inspiration for her hit songs. In
Oh,
reality, it's more a case of diary-styled confessions, as a way to express herself and relate with her core fanbase,
that's
just like
normal.
what every other artist has done since the dawn of pop music.
Right.
But due to this press-induced over-interest in her life, some people have very negative opinions about Ms. Swift. In this video, though, I will be exploring her music, specifically her rather out there middle eights. So
Okay, interesting. Y'all be sure to go to Trash Theory and like and subscribe. So, I've known about Taylor Swift for a long time. She's been around for a while. I only recently really listened to her. The album, The Fate of Ophelia, is that the name of the album? I think it is. No. The Life of a Showgirl, I think it is. Right. It was maybe like 3 Thanksgivings ago. I went to a Thanksgiving with at my cousin's friend's house. It was a lot of like people I didn't know, but I was sat at the table next to this mom and her daughter, and the daughter was a huge Taylor Swift fan, big Swiftie, and she basically convinced me that Taylor Swift is an amazing person who treats her fans really well, and she's pretty brilliant. She treats her crew, all of her staff really well. So I was impressed by that. Maybe over this past summer, I saw a video about the songwriter and music producer Max Martin, who has something like 27 number one songs. The only people who have more are the Beatles. So Max Martin, he knows how to write a pop song, and I respect the songcraft. I think it's brilliantly done. He's very effective. So because I'm a fan of Max Martin's songcraft, I heard he was also co-writing and producing The Life of a Showgirl. So I was like, wow, okay, great. So when that album came out, I listened to it and I thought, this is good. It's well done pop music. I am more of a rock guy. Like I like rock music, but I can appreciate the songcraft of writing an efficient pop song with a catchy hook. There's something to it. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what the deal is with her middle eights. I can't think of what he's talking about, but that's a bridge. Like it's the middle part of a song, right? Anyway, I think he's going to explain what a middle eight is.
before we deep dive in, what is a middle eight? A short section, typically of 8 bars, in the middle of a conventionally structured pop song, generally of a different character from the other parts of the song.
Sometimes it's more than 8 bars, right?
So it's neither a verse or a chorus, and appears only once in a song, often between the penultimate and last chorus.
Sometimes a smart songwriter like Max Martin will use a part of the bridge or middle eight as the intro to the song. And sometimes they'll take the melody of the middle eight and they'll put it in the last chorus as like a counter melody. Smart.
One famous example is Elvis Presley's Suspicious Minds.
All right. Halftime. Changes. Right.
The slower pace and more intimate lyricism introduce an added dimension to the song. No longer just mourning the loss of love, but Elvis proclaiming his innocence and begging for her not to go. A subtle twist on the subject matter. Another one would be the Shake It Like a Polaroid Picture breakdown from
That's my
Outkast's
boy.
Hey Ya.
Shake it, 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 shake it like a picture.
With this, Outkast are doubling down on the just want to dance aside at the end of the previous verse. Andre 3000 preferring to lead everyone in a dance party than dwell on his fractured marriage,
Oh,
therefore hammering home the song's intent. Taylor's middle eights are many things: memorable, theatrical, a little goofy, but one thing
I
that they
can't
are
think of any
not
of them.
is subtle. Each of the lead singles from her last 3 albums include a frankly weird middle eight. But
Really?
what did they add to her songs aside from artisanal flair? First, there was We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together. The
Okay.
song, most likely about Jake Gyllenhaal, has the following
Oh,
interlude. This gives the chance for the rhyming tree arc that has been tempting her since the title, by adding the word forever to the never ever coupling. But the real
okay.
meat of this section is in the final 4 bars.
So he calls me up and he's like, "I still love you." Like, this is exhausting, you know? Like, we're never getting back together. Like, ever.
Perhaps a direct outreach to her teenage fan base, with her halting, almost valley speak, made up to seem like a one-sided phone conversation.
Interesting. It is Valley speak. We are like never getting back together. Ever. Is it? I don't think she really talks like that, does she? Maybe she does. I don't know.
As is always the issue with Swift, is this her, or is this Taylor's parody of teenage conversation? Personally, it always reminds me of another pop princess, and her defining spoken word section.
Before you go, there's something I want you
Also co-written by Max Martin. I think the Never Ever song was written by, or co-written by Max Martin, and Oops, I Did It Again was written by Max Martin, y'all. Let me just check. Songwriter Taylor Swift, Carl Johann Schuster, and Max Martin. My God. I wonder if he has some influence on these middle eights. I'm sure he does. Also, I'm pretty sure that that man's voice in the bridge, or the middle eight of Oops, I Did It Again, is Max Martin. I'm pretty sure that's him speaking.
Before you go, there's something I want you to have.
Oh, it's beautiful. But wait a minute, isn't this... But I thought the old lady dropped it into the ocean and me.
Well, baby, I went down and got it for you.
Well, baby.
Shouldn't have.
It's campy, it's ridiculous, but it's arguably one of the most iconic post-millennial pop moments. Taylor knows her pop history. She's taking the pop hits of the past and incorporating them into her future hits. 2 years after the success of Red was 1989, and its introductory single, Shake It Off.
Also co-written by Max Martin, I'm pretty sure. Let me find that again. Let's see. Songwriters Taylor Swift, Shellback, and Max Martin. There's my guy.
Like Together, it was a world-consuming hit, had an insistent chorus which was also the title, and an outlandish spoken word middleweight.
Also, I want to point out that it's very similar to the Outkast song Hey Ya, which he referenced a moment ago. What? Very similar. But you can't copyright a drum beat.
Hey!
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it like a Polaroid picture. Shake it, shake it.
First
Even the hand
part
claps.
is the real killer couplet, so much so that Taylor thought she needed to copyright this sick beat. The second part is where it gets so memorably goofy.
Okay.
The latter part, when twinned with the breakbeat, recalls the inspired cheerleading gibberish of Hollaback Girl.
Oh.
Again, harvesting pop of the past for her needs.
Really?
The final of the 3 is her most recent
Do you think she intentionally did that? I hear Hey Ya in there more than Hollaback Girl.
pop of the past for her needs. The final of the 3 is her most recent comeback single, Look What You Made Me Do. If we were to rank the absurdity of these middle eights, Made Me Do wins outright. The first part, Taylor paints herself as the actress in the absurdist play that is the press-conceived vision of her life in the public eye. It's a pointed parody of her themes from the other 2 songs. The heartbreak supposedly orchestrated for songwriting fodder.
Sorry, the old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. Why? Because she's dead.
This is the high point. Not only is it extremely theatrical and consciously tying to the press's version of who Taylor is, this skit creates intrigue. Namely, who is on the other end of the call? Katy Perry, Kim and Kanye, Calvin Harris, any of the other suspected targets of her bio? If we look at all three middleweights, these spoken word parts are Taylor looking back at the situation that inspired these respective songs and going, I'm so over that.
Okay, we are never getting back together. She's like, we are never getting back together. And then in Shake It Off, she's like, I don't care, let's dance. And in this one, she's like, whatever, that Taylor's dead. I'm a new woman.
Whether it's Together's This Is Exhausting admission, or Shake It Off's I'm not heartbroken, I'm dancing and moving on sentiment.
Right.
Made Me Do is this idea to the nth degree. Not only is she over it, but the her that was under it is dead. Taylor killed it. The media have criticised the song for taking these beefs all too seriously, and have taken the lyrics at face value. They have a point, but the accompanying music video shows Taylor's very aware of how extremely silly this whole obsessed over narrative is.
Good.
I would very much like to be excluded from this narrative.
But why do they have to be so silly? What is the logic behind giving a reintroduction to the music buying public such weird middle eights?
I don't think they're that weird.
Simple. It sticks in the head, gets people talking, and is instantly memeable. The Needle Drop recently noted that memes are the future of music promotion. You can get people talking and pumped about a song before they've even heard it.
Okay.
Good, funny memes multiply and spread organically. That's why the Taylor Swift is a snake meme grew so big.
I
But
remember
the
that.
most successful music memes are the ones that take a stupid lyric and run with it. The spoken word format means
Hang on.
that no one can...
Taylor Swift is a snake? See, I don't know. Have y'all heard of that? That's how out of touch I am. The Taylor Swift snake refers to a symbol she adopted to reclaim the negative connotations associated with her during a public feud in 2016. After being called a snake and having her Instagram flooded with snake emojis, Swift turned the symbol into a message of empowerment and resilience. Good for her! Prominently featuring it in her Reputation album era and tour, she used the snake to represent shedding the past and transforming public criticism into strength. Okay. Good for her. I was not privy to that.
mishear these out there ramblings, and therefore they stick with the listener. In spite of the ultra repetitive choruses, these middle eights are the most iconic moments of these songs. And that's the thing. There were infinite better pop songs than Look What You Made Me Do last year, and it is mid-tier Swift at best. And yet, Look What You Made Me Do was the 5th most googled song in 2017, and it's earned the record for music video with the most views in its first 24 hours. There were bigger songs, sure, but few as talked about. The pop culture infiltration was absolute. Taylor knows how to generate hype about her music. She knows her pop history, and she knows how to make a statement using that oft-maligned songwriting tool, the middle eight.
Just realizing the music in the background are her songs done by classical musical instruments. I don't know. Look What You Made Me Do. Let's read the lyrics. I don't like your little games. Don't like your tilted stage of the role you made me play of the fool. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've not heard that song. Pretty negative, Taylor, but, I get it. Yeah, now I'm thinking of it, like, a lot of songs now don't even have middle eights, but it's such an effective tool in the songwriting. Gives you a break from a repetitive hook. I'm glad she's still doing middle eights. They're effective. Way to go, Taylor. That's good songwriting. Y'all be sure to go to Trash Theory and like and subscribe. This was an old video for them. They have a lot of older videos that I need to dig into. Anyway, y'all, I'd like to thank my patrons. I'd like to thank my Buy Me a Coffee folks. Thank y'all for watching this with me, and I'll see y'all next time. Later.